Hey, it's Arik from Firearms Nation, and today we're going to be talking about the new Streamlight TLR-1 HL. All right, if we look at the packaging, you'll see it's just a standard box with the TLR-1 HL. They do make a standard TLR-1 version. This one is the 800 lumens, which is enough lumens to take out the sun if the sun ever crossed you. But anyways, let's take this bad boy out and see what we're looking at. It does come with two CR123 batteries. I did already put them in. All right, comes apart. Here is our nice brand new weapon light. It's got the proprietary screw locking system. A lot of lights just clip on with the bar. We have like a clasping bar that attaches to the Picatinny rail. Streamlight has come up with a system of locking this light to the Picatinny rail with this screw. And it does come with some controversy, and we'll get into that later. It has a battery compartment that pops open, and a little accidental discharge with a light. Pops open ever slightly. There we go. And you can see it comes with their take on the CR123 batteries. I've used Energizer. I've used Surefire. Tenergy makes a good brand that, a good light, I'm sorry. Tenergy is a brand that makes some good batteries, and they're not as expensive as, say, like the Surefire brand. So you just close this back up. And there you see, with the magic of editing, I have the light battery compartment all closed up. So getting back to the light itself, it's got a brand new Cree lamp that's put into this flashlight. This is what's giving it its 800 lumens. This light comes in a tactical black, but they also just came out with a brand new FTE, their take on the FTE. So if you're into matching your weapon lights to your weapons, you can still do that. The reflector is very generous, and I'm gonna hit you with the light. It's very intense. It's a very intense corona on this light. And if you don't know what corona is on a weapon light, that's why there's Wikipedia. This light also has a toggle for a on, and then if you hit that toggle twice, you get a strobe effect. And it's a pretty fast strobe, which is what you want. Those of you who have strobed in some sort of low light class or in the real world, this is totally a tactical thing. You'll appreciate the strobe on this. I've used it before in a class. I gotta tell you, it is the coolest thing. People don't know when other people are moving. Highly recommend it. But getting back to this light, Streamlight doesn't have a push on the toggle. Now, there's other manufacturers, when this weapon light is on the gun, you can push this in to activate a momentary activation. Streamlight system is you have to come down. You have to come down. And again, with the magic of video, you now see this light on a SIG P320. So for this, if you're indexing it here with your trigger finger, it doesn't go off. You have to come up on it to activate it. If you were doing a two-handed grip, right? Here I am with my two-handed grip. I would use my thumb to do the activations. Now, you just saw something with the light that I do want to comment on. You got to be careful with that strobing effect. I see it a lot in low light classes or night qualifications. Guys with this kind of light, they hit the light, but they're over anxious about it, and they get that double tap on it, and that strobe comes out. It's an unwanted strobe. Something that I'm on the fence about. That is something that isn't appealing to me, that ability. I wish there was a way to definitively put the strobe on or off and then not have to worry about it. I don't like the fact that if I double tap it, the strobe is coming on. Is it a deal breaker? I don't think so, but it is something of concern. The other point of contention is the screw on the Picatinny rail. To lock this onto the rail, you got to tighten it down really well. This seems more robust on some of the other ones. There have been issues. There have been issues too of people tightening this down so much that it starts to, I would say, flex the frame slightly. Not on these guns. It was a different gun manufacturer. They did have a problem in the past. I believe Streamlight fixed it. Not 100% sure. Your mileage may vary. Check it out yourself. So just another point that if you are going to get this light, you should consider that. The light also comes with different bars or inserts to attach to the bars on your Picatinny rail. Overall, I really like the build of this flashlight. Let's briefly just go over the specs and my evaluation. All right, so if we look at their specs, what Streamlight is saying that aside from 800 lumens, which, like I said, is enough lumens to take out the sun, once you pass 120 lumens, the eye really can't distinguish that much more bright light. It is good for illuminating a room. It is good for, they have throw, which is the light, how far you can put it out onto objects at nighttime. That is a big deal, especially if you work in a military or law enforcement capacity. And of course, they allow you to put a flashlight on your handgun. This gun will also work on a rifle. You put it up at the 12 o'clock position. You can activate the toggle ambidextrously. It is a 15,000 candela for those of you that keep track of such things. The throw, they're saying, is 245 meters, which is pretty far. Runtime with the 123 batteries is 1.75 hours. Also, they're talking about that it will be somewhat waterproof for 1 meter, about 30 minutes. I don't know if you'd want to keep it on underwater for that long, but it is waterproofed. And that's about it. A very good weapon light. Aside from the double bump on the toggle to get the strobe or tying down that threaded lock too tightly where it affects the frame, I think it's a solid light. I give it an 8.5 on the Firearms Nation scale. And if you're interested in getting one of these, go to Streamlight to get any information. I do know that they do offer a lower lumen light if you're not interested in such things, but if they have 800 lumens, why not take the 800 lumens? And Streamlight does offer this light in both black and in flat dark earth. They also say they have a flat dark earth brown. It's probably a little bit different. If you want to see what it looks like, go to streamlight.com. They have it up there on their website. So there you have it. Quick little gear review for the Streamlight TLR-1 HL. This is Arik from Firearms Nation. Join the nation.